tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. La 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 la.
I can start working out with the firefighters. Just tired of being fat.
When I wear tight shirts, it's there. I'm little. You ready?
Yep.
But are you ready?
I'm pretty sure I'm ready.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to Buddy Spirits and Cigars. I'm excited again. Just saying, hey, we're doing another Parker's Heritage, and I was able to acquire this. Listen, I got to give a shout out to Mary's Liquor. They made a miscommunication. They made it right, and shout out to you. I'm not going to go through the whole situation, but I'm just going to say they made it right, and shout out to you.
But you know, good business is made on making it right at the
Correct.
end of the day.
Correct.
And that's good business.
I agree. And so was able to pick up this bottle, and this is the Parker's Heritage 10-year rye. This is the 17th release. This was from last year, but there's a lot of people that are still seeking it. This thing is 128.8 proof.
Cast strength, right?
Yes, rye. I'm super excited about it.
I'm going to call it right now, and I told you this before we started recording.
Okay.
What was it, a week or two ago when we had the Parker's Heritage 14-year?
Yes.
The finished, the special finished or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We both know that we are cast strength rye guys.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, bro. I think this is going to be a problem for that 14-year.
It very well could be. This one is it's 4 years younger, but I'll tell you,
Cast strength rye.
it's got Parker's Heritage on it, so
Parker's
it's
Heritage.
got to be good.
They don't just put that on any bottle.
No, like I said in previous episodes, this is basically their BTAC version in Heaven Hill. So
I did a terrible job at ripping this off.
well, you know.
You want me to read this book to everybody or no?
Nope, I don't. So this is what I've heard so far. Oh, sorry, man. You did that while I was talking.
Yeah, but it was so powerful, it didn't even matter.
Oh, okay.
It's a good pop.
This is supposedly a bourbon drinker's rye. And so you're probably thinking, like, what the heck does he mean by that? And what I mean by that is this is 51% rye. So it's enough to be considered rye as the... It's enough to be considered as rye as the main mash bill on this particular one. But supposedly, if it's got a lot of bourbon characteristics and stuff like that as well. So we're going to find out.
Parker's Heritage, aged 10 years, Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey, cast strength 128.8 proof. This originally entered the barrel at 125 proof. Wow.
This one came out higher.
A portion of proceeds will continue to support ALS research and patient care in honor of Heaven Hill Distillery's master distiller, Emeritus Parker Beam.
Rest in peace, Parker Beam.
R.I.P., brother. All right, you ready?
Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Smell this thing.
Let's get this baby going.
That's promising. That's reminiscent of something, and I'm not going to say it yet.
It's minty.
I'm not going to say it yet.
You get minty, almost what are those things you get at Olive Garden?
Aldi's, or the Andes.
Andes.
Andes. I can get behind that. Oh, yeah, I can get behind that. Dude, good note.
Andes.
You dug deep for that one.
Well, I just kind of came to... It's like those chocolate mint.
Good note, dude. That's a solid note. I'm tasting it.
Let's do it. Boy, that's got the rye spice in it. Woo! She's there.
I like it. Whoa.
That spice is pow.
What do you think about that?
I like it. Boy, That's an explosion of spice, and it doesn't. Listen, a typical rye is usually more concentrated towards the back of the palate. This one, just sure enough, on the way to the back of the palate, it says, "Hey, hey, mid palate, you're coming with me," and it freaking just boom.
I'm so happy right now. Cast strength. I'm finally getting what I call the dragon's breath. That little bit of heat coming out the nose when you breathe out. I'm starting to get that hug lingering down the middle of the chest. I'm so happy because the past few episodes, man, we've been doing some fruity, blow-proof stuff. Oh, this is a cast strength where I'm in my happy place.
You gotta think though, the turning point at Camp Nelson.
Ooh, oh, take me back.
Don't forget, man.
I'm gonna go back to Camp Nelson. B.
Boy, I think this is good.
This is really good.
I'm happy.
Yeah, let's not talk about anything else but this. Whoa, hold on. I called it.
What are we holding?
14. The 18 release or this 10-year 17 release?
You know, they're both. It's opposite ends of the scale.
Yeah, I like that. I was looking for that answer from you because I hate when people say this or that when they're two totally different things and you can enjoy them for different reasons. That's what I was looking for.
It really is. It's completely opposite ends of the scale. I think they both have their strengths, to be honest. And that's saying a lot for something that the 14 years, 21 proof points less than this one.
Boy, this thing is spicy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like almost spicy. like hot food spicy. On the back end. I love this.
Like you're eating freaking some wasabi or something.
Yeah, it starts creeping up on you. You don't know if it's in the back of the palate. No, but on the finish, that spice starts working its way up. Like it kind of like starts growing, and you don't know if it's gonna stop. You're like, uh-oh, and then it stops just in time before it's too spicy. The middle of the palate is super viscous and oily, and it's like that really deep sweetness, dark sweetness. And then that rye, on most ryes, it's on the finish or the back of the palate or what I call the back edges of the tongue. This starts in the middle and works all the way back. And then that heat, that little dragon's breath coming out your nose from the cast strength and that little heat coming down, that little hug. This is good.
It kind of, and I know this is kind of, I'm not trying to be cliche or anything, but to me, when I have a strong rye, it and I know you're talking about colors. This is green.
Sure enough.
But I'll tell you, for me, when I get a very strong rye, I always go, most of the time, it'll take me to where I think about like evergreen trees with pine or cedar or something. You know, you kind of get that smell of an evergreen tree and you get some of those characteristics. And I'm not the woody part of it, but just kind of some of the Christmas vibe, evergreen tree type of.
I can go there with you.
I mean, and this one is extremely prominent on that, and I'm great with it. I have no issues with that at all. It's almost like that, just it's very potent and pungent, and like I said earlier,
it's bold.
I feel like it just grabs that middle of the palate and says, "Hey, you're coming with me to the finish."
So for those smooth people out there, when I'm standing in line with you and you say, "Man, you got to get that. It's so smooth. It's like drinking water." This ain't for you, buddy.
Night times with Steve.
Keep this with me.
Keep that smooth talk going, baby.
Man, I'm not hating on people on what they like.
No.
But when somebody tries to say you got to get it, it's smooth, it's like drinking water. I'm like, what? Just drink water. Then what are you doing?
In the face. He wants something in the face.
I get so mad. I want you to hit me in the face.
In the face.
This does it. This cast strength rye, Parker's Heritage, man. Let me tell you something. This. I told you that I wasn't going to do it before we started recording unless I truly thought it was honest and true. This against that BTAC Handy.
Oh.
We would dime it out in a heartbeat.
You're tugging my heartstrings here now.
I know.
Come on now.
Calm down. We would dime. First of all, you can't blind them because we dime it out in a heartbeat. I'll tell you which one's handy and which one's this in a
Absolutely.
second. Here's why.
They're very distinct.
Here's why. Because this one's bolder. This one comes with the freaking bold, heavy hitting flavor. And
on a rye scale, you're absolutely correct.
Okay, yeah.
On a rye scale, this one definitely has more rye characteristic because that one has fruit and rye with a BTAC. This one is heavy on the rye, which I'm great with, as you are too. We are big time rye guys.
Yeah, the other one's like more sweet, less rye. This is like more rye, less sweet, but they're both present. And to me, that rye is really what, like I say all the time, punches you in the face. It's just really bold.
To me, the handy is a fruit salad with rye toppings.
Oh, dude, you're coming in with the notes.
This one, I'm just saying, this one is.
What is this one?
We're having a rye salad, son.
What's on top of it?
Pepper.
There's some sweetness in there. There's a little caramel there in the middle.
No, there is, but I'm just saying
stuff.
This is sure enough got the rye spice. Like,
you know,
I mean,
that vanilla stuff that's got the weird French letters on it. Maybe it's English letters that you pump into your coffees.
The creme brulee?
No, like the clear gold liquids that's like vanilla, caramel, blah blah blah, and you pump them into your coffees.
Vanilla?
Yeah, actually, I think it's just vanilla and
French
caramel.
vanilla?
It's like we're having a rye salad.
Dulce de leche.
It's like we're having a rye salad, and someone dipped their fingers in that and went, bloop, boop.
Here, have a nugget.
Yeah, dude, this is so good. But this is right up my alley. Somebody else would drink this. Like, I was hanging out with some buddies the other night.
Poor unfortunate souls.
And I know those poor guys. I appreciate them putting up with me. They said, hey, let's bring some whiskey over. So I brought some pours, and they're mixers. That's okay. Everybody has their own thing. They like mixing whiskey, and with a Coke or something like that. And
I don't appreciate good whiskey then.
Well, they like what they like, and I didn't know that, so I was like, crap, I brought over all this stuff. Like I brought over the 16-year-old granddad and all this stuff to let them try, and I was like, boys, we're not mixing this.
That's a waste.
We didn't mix it, and but I say all that to say that if I gave this to someone that describes a good whiskey or a good bourbon or a good rye as smooth, and it's like drinking water, you're not going to like it.
Gonna hate it. Absolutely hate it.
If you like what we like, I don't even want to call it levels. I almost said some really stupid thing where if you're at this level, no. If what you like is bold, distinct, harsh, crazy flavors that you like to sit here and sip on for a long time, this will be right up your alley, baby.
Listen, I'm going to be nice.
Whoa,
this is my birthday month.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give a sample of this away.
Whoa.
So if you made it to
That's a rare bottle.
I know. If you made it to the end of this episode, comment, I'm in.
I'm in.
And we're not, you can't do it.
Why? That's not fair.
It's absolutely fair. You're drinking it right now in front of everybody.
Fine, I won't comment.
You can comment, it just won't count for the drawing.
I'm going to go make a fake YouTube channel.
So if you comment, I'm in on Parker's Rye, then I will enter you in the drawing. And if it's only one of you that does it, then hey, guess what? You win.
I'm in on Parker's Rye. They have to say all that.
Yep. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
It's simple.
Okay.
You type a few letters and
I would have made it harder for this bottle, but
hey,
you're making it easy. What a nice guy.
It's my birthday month. I'm 41 this month, so hey, I'm going to be generous. That's what you get for me this month. So anyway, let's rate this. I'm going to start it off. My bottle. I love it. I'm so happy I was able to get this.
I am too.
Yeah, exactly. Bro.
That's so good. That's such a good ride.
Man, it's hard. 875.
Sour candy apple. 875. Good score.
I've got to go there. And this is 4 years younger than the one that you had.
Yep.
And
it's better. Sorry. To my palate, it's better, but I'm not comparing That's like comparing apples to ceiling fans. They're totally different things.
Well, without a doubt, you're right.
I'm just saying
they're good in their own aspect, both of them.
Because remember how complex that 14-year was?
It was.
Just was crazy.
It's big time, and it was an enjoyable experience. I loved every bit of it.
I told you this was going to happen before
and
we started tasting this bottle.
I hope to have it again.
I told you this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I told you it's going to happen. This is a good bottle, and I knew it was going to happen because of our palate. I know our palate. We're rye guys. Those high-proof Jack Daniel ryes, things like that, the Handy. We're just rye guys.
Willets,
it's good.
Southern Collective.
Yeah, it's all good.
You know.
You went 8.75?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going 9 easily.
My man.
I'm dead serious, guys. I'm going 9, and that's the same thing I gave like Camp Nelson a week or two ago, for different reasons. And remember my scale. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but 9 means I would travel somewhere and wait in line for it, like possibly overnight or for a few hours. If someone says, "Hey, if you're first in line, you would get a chance at grabbing one of these bottles," because it's that good, and I would want to share it with friends back at home that maybe can't get to it as easily. So I would wait in line for it. 9 for me.
Absolutely. And the only thing that keeps me from doing that is, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell the price. I'm sorry.
Whoops.
It's $180.
MSRP.
Yeah. So
Cool.
But
I'll pay it.
Yeah.
That'd be my only bottle for a month or two.
Well, but hey.
But if I had the opportunity to buy it, I would buy that over my 101s or whatever my shelfers are that I get every month.
All day long. And so with this,
oh man, that is so good.
I'm telling you,
It's getting better.
the only thing that hurts it is price and availability. Other than that, man, this bottle is insane.
Availability's 0.
Yeah. You have to do
drop.
an allocation drop. I mean, that's the only way you're getting them. But it's worth it, in my opinion, if you can get it for MSRP or even $200. If you can even get it for $200, absolutely, all day long. If you're a rye guy, if you're not a rye guy, you're not going to enjoy this at all. You will not. And so don't waste your money. But that's where we are on this one. Don't forget our Patreon. Patreon.
Yeah, we actually don't have a Patreon.
Yeah, we did at one point in time, but our Discord is what I meant to say. Good gosh. So now I'm having brain farts like he did. I guess he passed them over to me. So at least he's doing better, right? So don't forget our Discord. We're having a good time in there. And, hey, listen, if you comment at the bottom of this video, you got a chance to win a sample of this. Just saying.
Absolutely, guys. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. It's our primary platform. It's the only one we're on right now, and it's where we plan on sticking and seeing if we can't grow this channel. Get down in the comment section, communicate with us. Hey, especially this video, you better get in the comment section. What do they have to put again? I'm in on Parker's Rye.
That's it.
And you can get
Simple.
one of those 2-ounce sample pours that you normally do so they can share it with a buddy?
I think I have a 1-ounce bottle I'm doing on this one.
Ooh.
I'm being a little
stingy
greedy.
Boy.
I'm being greedy and generous at the same time.
You know what? You have touched my heart. I'll do a 1 ounce of the 14-year, and they can have both Parker's Heritages. How that sound? Because I want them to be able to share it a little bit with a buddy of theirs.
Man, dual Parker's Heritage samples.
We'll do that. We'll do the 14-year that this year's release, and we'll do your 1 ounce pour of this. Just say, hey, keep it simple. I'm in on Parker's Rye. You'll just get 2 samples, one for me and one for you.
Yeah, you're going into the drawing, and if there's only one person that does it, then hey, good for you for staying till the end. That's all we have time for in this episode. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one.